What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday over here. Bitcoin not doing too much today. It is the Fed funds rate meeting today, and they did not raise rates. So I am going to wait until the markets kind of settle down before I make my next move. I'm going to be probably going to wait a day, maybe a little longer, depending on how the trading pattern goes before making my next move. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. Sometimes there could be volatility that comes in a little after, okay, a couple hours after the meeting. So I'm going to wait for it to settle down before making my plans, right? But before anything happens, Bitcoin right now not doing too much compared to yesterday. The main topic of this post will be about GFAL. See what's going on in this market. Is it going to continue higher? Going to check into some upside as well as some downside price targets. Just be realistic, okay? Also going to be taking into looking into some key price levels. This coin needs to break in order to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal opinions and sentiments on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. However, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sort, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear markets, and I am looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the charts. So we do have GFAL here, currently about 2.65, 2.6 cents here. All right, up very slightly since yesterday. What could be going on in this market? Okay, I am on the weekly time frame right now, and this coin is relatively new in this market, at least according to what I'm seeing here on this big get charts. And it is the chart that I am finding the most data in. So if you guys find any more data on any other charts, please do point that out and leave it in the comment. But this is the chart with the most data that I'm seeing here. And it is a relatively new coin that has just came in earlier in the year, right? And lately it has been blowing up, right? It has been basically reaching all-time highs at about 2.9 cents. Will there be continuation? Let's take a look. Okay, so on this weekly time frame is not really going to tell us too much into what could potentially be going on. So we're going to zoom down to the daily time frame here and see if we can get any potential clues what could be happening on a higher time frame. Okay, so on this daily time frame here, what could be happening is a potential ascending triangle pattern. Okay, so I'm gonna say the neckline of this pattern is going to be about 2.9 cents. Okay, even though we don't have 3 wicks touching, technically, right, we have the last 2 wicks touching at about 2.85 cents. And the first wick touching at about 2.9 cents, but I don't want to put the resistance here to be about 2.85 cents because as soon as you break that resistance, you might hit another resistance at about 2.9 cents. So I think it makes sense for us to put a resistance here at about 2.9 cents, right? Even though 3 candle wicks are not technically touching. That is just my opinion. You guys can do whatever you want. I could very well be wrong, right? So this is what I'm seeing here. Ascending triangle patterns typically do break to the upside, okay? So if it actually breaks to the upside here, you take a measurement of the opening of the pattern, and then you put it on top of the resistance here. And then we get a measure target of about 3.9 cents measure targets. Now, measure targets are estimates only. It could be over or under, right? Do your own Google searches on what some of these trading concepts are. That includes ascending triangles, measure targets, right? Whatever trading concepts I am talking about here, go and verify it for yourself. Learn these concepts for yourself so you can actually just chart these on your own and not rely on others eventually. Okay? So that's basically what I'm seeing. Now, probably some comments on what could also happen, right? Because what I do see sometimes is price action could break out of a ascending triangle pattern and it could form somewhat of a rising wedge, right? That is something to be mindful of because a rising wedge is a bearish pattern, right? So you do want to continue charting a breakout if that happens, right? So we're gonna come back to this markets if enough of you guys do want to see it. If enough of you guys want to see it, do comment, subscribe, like this video, and let me know that enough of you guys want to see an update on this coin because currently I'm not trading this coin right now. But let's take a look into some key price levels this price action does need to break in order to get to the upside. Currently I don't see a daily moving average above the price action, right? Because this is still a pretty new move right here. No major moving averages on the 3-day time frame above the price action. Probably not weekly, and you probably don't have a monthly moving average either. Okay, so the only major resistance I'm seeing here would be about that 2.9 cents area. Okay. Let's take a look into the downside here. Downside here, I am just going to name the major moving averages at this point because we have enough major moving averages below the price action, so I am not going to go into past trading history for this example. We have the daily 21 SMA, which is the blue line here. We have about 2.2 cents area. Daily 50 SMA, the gray line here at about 1.8 cents area. 3-day 21 SMA, 1.8 cents area, so pretty in line with that daily 50 SMA. 3-day 50 SMA, about 1.5 cents area. Weekly 50 SMA at about the 1.6 cents area. Let's take a look into some possible bearish signals to be paying attention to, okay? Let's see here. We do have possible bearish divergence playing out still, okay? Unless we get a higher RSI move here on this move, right? Because you had a higher high right here, this high compared to this high. However, a lower high on the RSI, that's bearish divergence, usually signals a pullback, and you got a red daily candle here. Now we got about 5 more hours until this daily candle closes. So, I mean, that's still plenty of time to, for this candle to flip red, right? Just so you know, right? So it's very important to see this RSI, this move right here, to be higher than the previous high right here, okay? Now, let's take a look into maybe even the hourly time frame here and see if we can get any clues on what could be going on. Not really a particular pattern here. It looks like probably, yeah, not really a particular pattern I'm seeing here, right? Yeah, I can't really make anything out of this one here. So very important to be paying attention to this daily candle here. And seeing if if this RSI move right here actually goes higher than the previous one right here. Okay. That's basically what I'm seeing. Let's take a look into Bitcoin real quick because it could still affect a lot of the altcoin markets, including GFAL here, right? Bitcoin currently not down too much for the day, staying pretty steady around 27.2K area. I did point out that price action has been able to stay away from a very scary crash, right? I've been mentioning a couple of weeks ago. It looks like it has been staying away from that. So let's go ahead and talk about some recent moves from Bitcoin, including this breakout here out of this 4-hour falling wedge pattern. Measure target about 29.2K, right? And then after it has broken out, there was a rising channel here. It has, actually broken out of that to the upside, contrary to its probabilities, right? Which is good, which is bullish for that pattern. But now we are still in another rising wedge pattern, which is still bearish right here, as you guys can see, right? We have quite a bit of moving averages above the price action right now, especially at that 28K level, which, the price action could still get rejected, and see what happens, right? We have the weekly 200, the weekly 21, I think the monthly 21 and the daily 200 at around that 28K level, right? Currently, we're at about the daily 50 SMA. So let's see how that does, right? So that's basically what I'm seeing. I'm still overall bullish on this crypto market, right, as a whole. I still have long positions opened, even though I have liquidated quite a bit of my leverage longs for today's Fed meeting, right? I expected some volatility. Not too much volatility, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I want to avoid unnecessary risk if possible, which in my opinion, I think it's quite a bit of volatility when you kind of go into the Fed funds rate meeting. So I'm going to be looking for positions to open, either long or short. So yeah, I'll be keeping you guys updated on what I'm seeing here in terms of the overall crypto markets as a whole. So drop a like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to continue seeing updates on GFAL. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later.